Hello. Hello. Now welcome to my wrestling show again, for those of you who may or may not watch this, and none of you it's meant for. This show is mainly because I feel like talking, and I have a camera. So for those of you wondering, that's what this show is about. What should we talk about this week? Should we talk about Wrestlemania? You know what? That's very predictable, so I'm going to do it. But first, let's start with some comments from the last video. This guy... Shit, I can't see. There we go. This guy named Mo Senaman? I don't know, he's from Pakistan. I don't know who the fuck he is. He said, "Look, man, Sanders, believe me." He's got a lot of commas. He really likes commas. It's "Look, man, Sanders, comma, believe me, comma, the way you're living, comma, you're going to get real health problems, period." So he knows periods and he knows commas. He just doesn't know how to use them properly. Yeah. "Please, comma, drink less Coke, comma, move more, comma, and don't smoke, period. I fear you may really get liver disorder. And yes, you did sound much like him." He's referring to the Joker. "You need to work on that voice." Heath did. Well, guess what? Heath's fucking dead. And guess what? I wasn't trying to do a Joker impression. I was trying to bitch about a game without bitching about a game. So if you didn't get that, well, too bad. If you did get that, then you probably agree with me that a game seems half-assed. As for drinking less Coke, I'm going to do that. This Coke's for you. Whatever your name is from Pakistan. And I'm out. I'm out. Sorry. Can't drink anymore. And I need to smoke less, huh? You know what, Pakistani man? Because that's your new name. Your new name is Pakistani man. Because I can't pronounce your actual name, so your name is Pakistani man now. Why do you care what I do? You don't know me. Look at me, I'm from Pakistan. I care about everybody. I want everybody to live, be 112, and I can dance, and I love everybody. Well, guess what? I don't like you. And it's not your place to tell me how to live my life. My life is my life. Okay? So keep it to yourself. Oh yeah, get the fuck off my channel. I don't want some peace-loving hippie who wants me to live long on my channel. If I wanted that, I'd be a vegetarian. I don't want to live long and I like meat. And just for your comment, I'm killing wait, that doesn't work. That only works in India. Yeah, that only works in India. I don't know what I can kill for Pakistan. So if you have any idea, leave a comment. Oh yeah, and Pakistani man, I'm going to enjoy it when you get nuked by India. And then I'm going to kill 5 cows, but that's just because I like killing cows. So get off my channel, Pakistani man. Now the dubbed out says, "What's lazy is not cleaning up empty soda cans." No, this is not zoomed out so you can't see them. I actually cleaned them up. I just haven't got to them yet. I got to them the next day. I had already put aside time the next day to get to them, so I already got to them. So, wait, didn't I tell you to get the fuck off my channel once? Dubbed out, if I didn't tell you this before, I'm going to tell you it again. Get the fuck off my channel. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about Wrestlemania because I'm a lazy bastard and want to go with the crowd. And by the way, dubbed out, that's one of the reasons I keep empty soda cans. I use them as ashtrays. But anyways, this year's Wrestlemania, which I have up here, Wrestlemania XXVII. For those of you who wonders what that means, it doesn't spell an actual word. No, it means 27. And imagine, I can remember WrestleMania 1 in 1985 where Hulk Hogan and Mr. T teamed up to take on Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper. Ha-ha. Yeah, I'm not really that pissed off today, so I'm sorry if you're disappointed. Anyways, they've got several matches, none of which really impress me. The first match we'll talk about is The Core versus Big Show, Kane, Santino Marella, and Vladimir Kozlov. It would be very stupid to have Big Show's team win this. Very stupid, because it'd really make The Core look weak. So The Core pretty much has to win to continue to look like a good stable and continue to look dominant. So expect Big Show and Kane and Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella to win. Because they're going to push The Core down, and then they're going to wonder why they're not getting over. So, because it would be stupid for The Core to lose, so expect The Core to lose. The next one we have is next one up, which was the one I just clicked on, sorry. Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. Once again, Daniel Bryan needs to win this one to get over and start looking like a main eventer. He really does. He needs to win this one, go over cleanly over Sheamus, get the U.S. title back, and look like a main eventer so they can push him up. Because they desperately need more young people in the main event and to push the old main eventers down. So expect Sheamus to win this. Because one, they don't like having short title reigns, and Sheamus just won the title. They don't like having short title reigns because they say it makes the belt look bad. And two, they can make a long feud out of it if they have Sheamus win. Though the smart thing to do would be have Daniel Bryan win so he looks really good and he looks like a main eventer so they can push him into the main event. Expect Sheamus to win. I want Daniel Bryan to win because I want them to make him look good so they can put him up in the main event. But I expect Sheamus to win. And then Daniel Bryan's going to end up getting buried. Because that's what happens with WWE. Now the next match involves Snooki, and I hate it when celebrities get in the wrestling ring. I hated it when WCW did it. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was garbage. And so now WWF does it. This could be good because John Morrison, Trish, and Snooki versus Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool. It could be a good chance. I expect Snooki to get the pinfall. Expect Snooki to get the pinfall. And her team to win. Because WWF has a tendency to put celebrities over in tag team matches. And they really shouldn't. Really, it's a 2-on-3 match. And so, in all honesty, the celebrity should lose. And sit up for longer feud. But expect Snooki's team to win. And expect Snooki to get a pinfall. That's all there is to it. Is it stupid when celebrities come in and do this shit? Yes, it's garbage when celebrities come in and wrestle. Especially when they win. Because these wrestlers are trained to do this. Celebrities aren't. But WWF is pretty much like WCW in its dying days. And they do this celebrity crap so more people will watch. And it's fucking bullshit. I can understand a celebrity guest referee. I can understand a celebrity guest timekeeper. I can understand celebrities doing something other than getting in the ring and being physical. but they have them be in the ring and then they have them win their matches, which is bullshit. But that's what they're going to do. Then I could ramble on for 20 minutes bitching about celebrities getting in the ring, how it downplays the wrestlers, makes them look bad because they lost to a celebrity without training. But the WWF doesn't understand that. And most of you guys who are watching this already know that having a celebrity beat a wrestler really makes the wrestler look bad. Because the wrestler's trained and the celebrity isn't. But expect Snooki to get the pinfall. Next we have Rey Mysterio and Cody Rhodes. This match might actually save the pay-per-view. Because this match could go either way. I'd like to see Cody Rhodes go over. Because Cody Rhodes going over, older main eventer, former world champion, and a guy who's older, is a good thing because they'll set Cody Rhodes up for main event status and a world title run. But WWE has a tendency to let the older main eventer go over, especially at WrestleMania. But the best thing to do, and once again, it's one of these things that's like, WWF should have Cody Rhodes go over. And then they should push him for a main event run. And that's what should happen. But I don't see it happening. I have a feeling that Rey Mysterio is going to end up winning this because of something weird. Should it be a feud? Yes. Cody Rhodes should rip Rey Mysterio's mask off, and that should create a feud between the two to last the next 2 to 3 months. And that would really help Cody Rhodes get over as a main eventer. And they could push him into the main event then, and he could be a young guy in the main event, which is something that WWE desperately needs. Plus, the older wrestlers should put the younger guys over so they can reach that status, because that is what an older wrestler's job is when he gets older, around 40, which is... Okay, Rey Mysterio might not be 40, but he's an older wrestler with not a lot of time left. He's not going to have another 10 years on his career. And that's really what should happen. Cody Rhodes should win this, rip Rey's mask off, and start a feud over the next 2 or 3 months that could really help Cody Rhodes get over. I don't see it happening. I hope it happens. Okay, that's what I got to say about that match. Then we've got Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole. This and the Snooki match are the reasons I will not be watching WrestleMania this year. I will not pay for the biggest pay-per-view of the year to watch a celebrity and 2 announcers wrestle. Because it's a bullshit match that shouldn't be happening. Not at WrestleMania. You want to have this happen at, Backlash or Money in the Bank or Great American Bash, something like that, that does not have the prestige of WrestleMania. That's fine. But at WrestleMania, we should not see 2 announcers wrestle. Unless, of course, the 2 announcers choose someone to wrestle for them. But instead, we're getting Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole. I don't want to see this match. I don't give a shit who wins. This is a bullshit match. It should not be on a pay-per-view. They should choose someone to wrestle for them. Like Michael Cole chooses Jack Swagger to wrestle for him. Okay, Jerry Lawler wrestles Jack Swagger because Lawler is a wrestler. But no, it's these 2 wrestling. It's going to be a stinker. Jerry Lawler's old and cannot, and even when he was in his prime, he could not wrestle a broom to a 5-star match. He was not that great. He was good. Lawler was a good wrestler in his prime, and he could talk, but he's not in his prime anymore, and it's going to be a stinker of a match. It's going to be horrible. It should not exist on this card. It's horrible, and it's one of the reasons I will not get WrestleMania. I will not watch. I will read the results, but I will not watch. Because it's just a horrible idea, and it's a stinker of a match. Who wins? I don't care. They could both die. I don't care. I really don't care. It shouldn't be on a card. And I really don't care. I mean, we all know Lawler's going to win. Okay? It really doesn't matter. I don't care. Randy Orton versus CM Punk. This is another one of those matches where the winner is clear-cut but will not be the winner. CM Punk needs to win this to establish Nexus as a solid stable and a dominant stable. But as we can see leading up to this, WWF's been doing everything in their power to show Nexus is a weak stable, having Randy Orton pick them apart one by one. So CM Punk would really need to win this to show Nexus as a dominant stable, but I think that's past. I think WWF has already shot Nexus in the foot and pretty much ended its run as a solid dominant stable, which is something WWF could really use. And they've shot Nexus in the foot because of it, for having Randy Orton beat each member week after week after week, even after injured, really making Nexus look bad. CM Punk, the only way to save Nexus would have CM Punk go over, and I don't think that would do it. So it really doesn't matter who's going to win, because the only reason CM Punk would win would be make Nexus look good. And I think that's past. I really think that's past after what's happened with Orton and Nexus over the last few weeks. So I still expect CM Punk to win. I still expect CM Punk to win. And someone to interfere and join Nexus. And they're going to try to push Nexus as dominant stable, but it's not going to happen. Time's over for Nexus. WWF shot stable in the foot. So who wins? CM Punk with help from someone new to join Nexus. But like I said, Nexus is already shot in the foot. So it doesn't really matter. Next we have The Undertaker versus Triple H. I would like to do something special for this match. I'm going to act it out using Godzilla, who is going to represent The Undertaker, and the alien from Aliens, who is going to represent Triple H. I'm The Undertaker. Look at me, I'm big and bad. I'm Triple H. Look at me, I can say suck it. Wait, Triple H. Wait, Triple H, what are we doing? I don't know, Undertaker. I'd really like to have sex with you instead. Okay. Yes, Triple H likes to take it in the ass. That was good. That was great. That's the match between Undertaker and Triple H. I don't care. Undertaker beat Triple H at WrestleMania 17. Undertaker's going to win this again to keep his streak alive. Blah, 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 blah. That would be more interesting than what's going to happen. Miz and John Cena. Who do you think? Unless The Rock's willing to come back and actually wrestle to interfere in this match, John Cena's going to win and get the title again. Which, Miz is going to go down in history as not a credible champion, and that's because his first feud was with Lawler, and Lawler was an incredible enemy, and so they're going to give it back to John Cena, who seems like a credible champion, and it's bullshit. Miz deserved a good run, and he didn't get it. And that's because they buried him and had him play with Lawler for 3 pay-per-views, or 2 pay-per-views, or whatever, and it was bullshit. So John Cena's going to get his title back. And Miz is going to go down in history as a mediocre champion. Is it bullshit? Yes, but it's WWE writing. Finally, we come to the main event, which is Edge versus Alberto Del Rio. This is one of the few matches on the card I like, and I can't predict. Edge is a good, solid champion. He's going into the legendary status of a wrestler. He's been a very credible champion, a very good champion. And he's going into the legend status. Alberto Del Rio is an up-and-comer. I don't think he deserves the title yet. I think he needs to spend a little bit more time establishing himself as a main eventer. But I don't think WWF's going to do that. I think they're going to give him the title. I think it's going to be a flop, just like I did with Sheamus, and he's going to end up getting pushed down to mid-card eventually. If they spent more time building him, he'd be a good champion. But they're not going to do it, so I'd pick Edge. I want Edge to win. But I think Del Rio's going to win. Del Rio, I don't like. I don't think he's ready for a title, but I think he's going to get a title. So that's WrestleMania. It's matches we don't care about and matches who the WWF's going to defy logic to have people win. Not a good show, not a solid show, and with The Rock as host, there's going to be a lot of crappy backstage segments. So expect a crap fest, and if you order it, you're wasting your money. Now get the fuck out of here.